Alright, yay! So I made another podcast. Okay, yeah. I look like a cat, like with my eyeliner. I just throw on stuff, and I'm like, I have no idea what this means, or what it does, but whatever. So sorry if my appearance looks a little bit terrifying. But anyway, so today is October 11th. Oh dear. Sorry, I kicked over my trash can. So, I know I said I would film more, but life just got crazy, and I lost my SD card, so I couldn't film. And I was like, you know, they're probably waiting on me, and I'm probably sitting here not knowing what to do. But yes. So I don't really remember at all what I was working on last week. Not last week. Like the last 5 months. But a lot has happened since then, so let's just get into it. Finished products. I have no idea if I have finished a product or not. Oh dear. So I'm just gonna review my projects really quickly, and some exciting things happened, and I got some exciting things. But first, let me start off with the big one. My sweater. I think I showed you guys that one. I don't remember where I was, but I added on my sleeves. So yay! And I started a pattern, and for every sweater, I mean, like, every sweater pattern hates me because I read it wrong, and so I start knitting it up, and I'm like, you know, these things are switched. And so basically the maroon, that's what it's called apparently, the maroon part is supposed to be the golden part, and the golden part is supposed to be the maroon part. They didn't specify that, and I only have one pattern that I use for all of my, oh, and look, I dropped a stitch. Anyway. Life goes on. So I've been working on it. I haven't been, like, loving it because it's heavy, and it is getting winter time, but, I always love, like, pulling these things close because it's so, like, satisfying when you just go, I don't know why. Sorry. Throw that over there somewhere. My whole area is just crazy, but you guys see that I have some more Doctor Who stuff to show you. I went to the con, I don't even know when it was. July? June? I don't know. But I got this one, which is 10, who's my fave, and Rose, Donna, Scaro, I think that's Scaro. Sorry, you guys can't see that. I know I was gonna take it and show you, but I don't want it to be a shaky podcast. But this is 11, Silence, Amy and Rory, and Weeping Angels and River. This one up here, it actually took a while for me and my brother to figure out that that's River, but it was a fan art of River. So I'll probably show them up close in the next podcast. But I don't want to shake the podcast too much. So, yeah. Okay, so that was one. Needle just dropped into my lap, and I was like, what the heck was that? Sorry. I laugh at my own jokes. You can't tell already. Anyway. Oh, one thing I did finish that I was working on when you guys saw was my scarf. The multicolored, the July, let's call it July, the red, white, and blue one. I finished that, and I washed and blocked it. But it got sent out, and I was going to talk about that, but when I washed and blocked it, the red bled into the white, and so it kind of turned pink. So I don't know why that happened, because it's acrylic yarn, so technically it shouldn't bleed, but it did. It could have been the shampoo I was using. sorry. Okay, why I'm talking about that scarf is I'm making her socks. I started these, okay, so she wanted socks in the first place, but I cast them on and recast them on and ripped them out, and it was really annoying. And can you guys hear the fan? I don't know if you can hear the fan, but my fan is out to kill me because I can't sleep at night because it's so annoying. And I'm just like, one time I just got up and hit it and it was quiet. I'm just like, shut up. Just laying there like, you're not gonna shut up, aren't you? Anyway, okay, sorry. I made these socks and I ripped them out, and you know the story. So, yeah. I don't even know if I'm recording. Am I recording? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it, and if it's not right... Okay, so I don't think it's recording. Okay, it was recording. I mean, apparently if I flip the view screen that way, it shows the little numbers. But if I don't, if I do it this way, which is what I'm doing because I'm watching myself, anyway, it doesn't show it, so I don't know if it's really recording or not. We'll see. Anyway, so basically I recast these on after, like, I just sometimes get really tired of knitting on things, and so I recast these on. I don't know. The colors are a little bit more vibrant. They're not, like, dull. I don't know. It's fun. So I'm working on those, and hopefully these will be a Christmas present. I know they'll be a Christmas present. They're not going to be like a spring or Easter present. It's not going to take me that long to knit on socks. I mean, like, yes, I do take a while, but not that much. So, I worked on these recently and cast these on recently. So, fun, fun, fun. These are just sitting in my blue bag. I like to pair up my work with, like, relative bags. Okay, what next? Oh, I was working on it. Where did it go? Oh, it's in here. I'm trying to finish up a lot of my projects that I have. So these are the 2 projects that I can get done. I should force myself to get done. This one, I started in the spring, and it was supposed to be spring. Oh my gosh, they're much longer than I thought they were. I thought they were like this long, and then they're like this long, and I was like, surprise, surprise. Not another surprise. That's a line from Odyssey. Where did my sock blocker go? I told you, my thing is like a mess. Oh. It's in my bag, handy dandy bag where it's supposed to be. See, when it's chaos, you have to look where it's the unexpected. That's what I've learned. So, okay, yes, I can definitely start the ribbing. Yay, look at it. It's beautiful. And it's almost done. Okay, these colors, the problem, I don't know if these colors are, okay, this is pastels. So think of like, they're not bright pastels. They're like, I don't know. But this, right now, to me, looks muted. Like, this color looks green, like bluish green. It's not. It's like turquoise. So there's turquoise. No, I'm saying that wrong. There's light purple, there's pink, there's white, and there's like pea green, which is this one right here. So it looks a little bit muted on camera, but it's not. So I'm almost done with it. I'm definitely going to start the ribbing soon. Because usually I start at about like here. There. I don't know. We'll see. So It's like the sock has an option to start ribbing or not. So I should actually finish those soon because those were supposed to be in the spring. But do I ever finish projects on time? No. Why would I? Okay. Sorry. So this one I was working on in the car, but okay. Yeah. So this is my black and sparkle socks. Sparkly. I hate sparkle. I don't hate it. I don't like it. I don't despise it. I mean, why would I be working on socks that I despise if they have something that I hate in them? That didn't make any sense. Whatever. I thought it was interesting. Well, actually, funny story. My mom got me this yarn, and so I have to knit something out of it. She doesn't know I don't like sparkles. So, this is my sparkle. They're black. They're this black, not... I don't know. That's kind of looking at like purplish, blackish. It's not. It's black. And so I was looking at Hobby Lobby, and I want to knit like a series of this kind of socks because they have white and gold, and then they have white and white, and then they have Christmas themed yarn with white sparkles. And I've knit stuff like that before, but I didn't knit socks out of it. So I'm going to knit a series of main color and sparkle and contrasting color. So this is the first sock in that series. It's not an official series. It's a series that I made up on the spot. So that's that. Those aren't... I've done past the heel, and I'm just past the heel. I'm not even going to pull it out. This one, okay, so I'm getting rid of my sock yarn, and I'm so tired of having a laundry basket, literally a laundry basket full of sock yarn that I don't use anymore, or don't have a need for it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a blanket out of it. And so what this started out as a scarf, but once I realized, this is going to be a really long scarf and I'm still going to have sock yarn left, I'm going to make a blanket. So I do crochet. I just prefer knitting over crocheting. But this is half double crochet. And so it's just it's about this long so far. I would say about 2.5 feet. Yeah, 2.5 feet. And so I'm gonna like pair all the sock stuff together. So this is my main color, my contrasting color. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'll just get it the length I want and then work up. So I'll do this way and that way. Yeah. So I'm working on that, and that's just gonna be a thing I work on. And I'm using my oh my gosh, it's upside down. Sorry. What is that? G. Sorry. Just ignore that part. Okay. Then we have... These last projects aren't really being worked on. See, I don't know if I showed these, but this yarn, I really want to make a pattern out of it. I really want to. And I've been looking at patterns, and I found the right one, and I tried working it. It's not working out, so I ripped it out, and I figured out another pattern, and the same thing's happening. So I'm just not really getting a good feeling about textured socks, because I really want to get into that. It's that thing where I'm kind of scared to do it because I don't think I'm going to do it well. And so this one is actually making me think I'm not going to do it well. But I tried and it's not working. I don't know why. I'm going to rewatch this and I'm going to be laughing at myself. Trust me, I do laugh at myself. This one, just a sock, start of a sock. Oh, I have big sock complex. I cannot knit on socks that are too big. Too big for either me or, because like different people have different feet size. I know that. So people are going to be bigger than my feet, and so I'll have to knit them in the future. But apparently, if it's not my size, I can't knit it. That's really annoying. So, this is going to be a camo. I already showed you this probably last. It's pea green. I don't know how to tell. My lighting is horrible. So, that's that. I'm still trying to figure out if my thing is recording or not. Because if it is, usually it gets hot. And so that's what I was trying to do. So sorry if that disturbed you. And this one, I'm not even going to pull it out. It's my, I think it's wool. It's wool. I have like a few balls of yarn that are actual like wool cashmere. And I was going to start knitting socks out of that. But since I have other socks that I'm still knitting on, I'm just going to put those aside. Plus it's like real yarn. And so I'm terrified to knit on it because I feel like I'm going to mess it up. It's just my family. So, and then we have some other things. So, my friend, she went to the, like, Goodwill, and she went to the Goodwill, and she got a bag. And in that bag, she found unfinished knitting projects. I mean, like, how cool is that? Like, you get a bag and you love that bag, and then you look inside that bag and you're like, oh my goodness, treasures. And you start throwing them in the air. No, she didn't do that. But I would. But yeah. So I'm gonna put all of my, I have a basket that I have all my projects in. You stay over there. Just pulling them over there. So she has, and this is real yarn. So one of these, there's socks and a shawl. So this is one, and I have not knit this kind of. This is very true to the actual colors. This kind of heel or toe, because it's like a wedge toe. I have knit a wedge toe, so I can definitely finish this because it's 3-1 ribbing. So I can finish that, and I put it on the sock block. And it's a really long foot. Like, the sock blocker ends here, and there's like 1 inch to 1.5 inches of stuff. So I was thinking she was probably knitting them for like her husband, or it could have been a guy that was knitting it. So probably either, well, girls don't really have big feet, but they could. So I don't really know, but it's definitely for a big-footed person. No offense, big-footed people. But yes, I can definitely finish this. And the other one is probably about the same spot. I don't know if she was knitting them separately or one-on-one, or like, you know, 2 at a time. But so this one, they each have separate yarn thingies. And this one I was trying to cut and like actually make it nice, because it's just, ugh. But that's where I got distracted, because I couldn't find my scissors, and then I was trying to find my scissors and I got distracted. So anyway, that's one. And then here is another one. This is true to the colors as well. I think this is the type of no, this is cuff down. I have never knit a cuff down sock before. And I do not know how it's gonna go, because I've never done a decrease for a toe, because this is the kind of heel that I would do if I was doing toe up. But I know it's different for cuff down. Ignore my disgusting nails. But I really do love this color. This is my favorite color of nails, if you guys haven't noticed. It's copper. I don't know how to describe it. It's really pretty. I know, those are like really gross. I know you could tell that I don't care really much about my nails, but that's one. And then the third one, there's only one of that sock. The third one is Christmas. Maybe. I don't know if it was actually Christmas, but it's I don't know if it's a wedge toe increase. Could have been a decrease. I'm just gonna knit toe up, 'cause that's how I do it. It's the same pattern as before, but I feel like if I knit this sock, the second sock, it's gonna turn out way different from the first one, and I'm just gonna be like, something went wrong. So anyway, this is the yarn that the second sock is supposed to be made of. So I'm thinking she's doing it one at a time if this one's done and this yarn isn't even cast on. So I'm gonna start on those once I get like all the other stuff mostly done. Maybe, maybe not. Shield comes on tonight. Tonight's Tuesday. I usually do podcasts on Tuesday. So, yay. Yeah. So, Shield comes on tonight. I love Shield. There's a whole rant I could do about new season, but I'm not going to do it because then this would be way too long of a podcast. But anyway. One last thing before I go. Well, okay, there goes another needle. Another needle. So, this is the shawl I was talking to you about, and it's really hard to, I'm going to pull up some pictures, because this isn't what it looked like. Okay, this is not what it looked like before, and it's going to be really hard to describe what it looked like before, because it looked like something, and then I had to rip something out and sew in some stuff, and so now it looks different. I have to hurry up because my batteries is screaming at me. Okay, just forget the pictures because they didn't even help either. So this is a shawl, and there are armholes in here, so it would go on like this. And yes, I still have to weave in some stuff. So the unfinished stuff is what I still have to do. So, okay, there is going to be moving. Oh my gosh. Move. Sassy. Okay. So this is kind of what it looks like. And there is a thing in the back. And so when I found this, only like this much of the thing had been cast on and knit. And so I had to finish the rest of it, which is actually a lot easier than I thought it was. So I finished this. And so this will basically be sewn. I don't know if this is backwards. No. So this will be sewn like that. It's really confusing because the back of it is shaped like that. Hold on a mo. I'm sorry. Okay, so yes, so basically the shawl is like this, and so the space right here is gonna have that thing. Does that make sense? I'm sorry. I'll probably describe it better. See, it's, if you spread it out on the floor, it'll be more shaped. I don't know. Okay, I'm done. That doesn't work. That doesn't explain it. So basically I have to sew this on like 3 out of the 4 sides and be done. So yes, that is all that I have this week. Better get going. I could do a rant on BTS. I don't know when I started, but BTS is killing it. Oh my gosh. So for the knitting people, if you don't want to hear about my other sessions like K-pop and my loves, you can quit because the rest of the stuff is going to be like stuff you probably don't know about. Unless you do know about it, then you're fine, but whatever. Do what you want. But yes, BTS, oh my gosh. But yeah, they released their new album. At first I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? So it was so new to me, it was terrifying. And so it took me a little while to get used to it. And I'm like, okay, That kind of makes sense. But my favorite songs out of the album is definitely 21st Century Girl. I don't know, it's that beat that's just like, oh yeah. And then I definitely love Suga's solo, because Suga is like, he's my bias record. So him and Jimin are my bias records. So of course I have to like their stuff, because J-Hope's my bias. Because he's such a ball of sunshine. So I hate to say it, I don't hate any of their songs. Okay, let me just get that out there. But I don't really like V's or J-Hope's. I feel like I'm like killing them when I say that, but it's true. I mean, I knew V was gonna do a Trot song. I just knew it because he likes Trot, and I'm like, you know what? He's gonna put a Trot song in that album. And there you go with Stigma. It's a Trot song. Didn't have to go do it. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, most of it is knitting, and the rest is K-pop. So, yes. So, that's most of what I'm doing. I am trying to get into other, like, groups, but just BTS is, like, taking up most of my love, because they're just amazing. I mean, it's more than just a band. It's more than just boys, if you know. Their whole albums and their whole, what am I trying to say? Story. All the stories in their albums and music videos, they're all together. I mean, like, did you guys notice that in No More Dream, they had Stigma written on the wall? And then here's Stigma for V and his story, and I'm like, so, yes, it's more than just a band. So, okay, that's it. I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? At least some of you, but I don't care. So, yes, that'll be it. Probably next week I will introduce my pets. I think I've told you that I have fish, but I have 4 fish tanks that I will introduce next episode. And then the family has 2 cats. One cat is really ferocious. He doesn't like to be messed with, let's just say that. So we can't mess with him. But the other one is just a little fluff ball, so we can just do whatever we want. And she'll be like, really? Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go. But thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you have a better day if this day isn't working out whenever you watch this. But yes, I know that I will watch this video and I will laugh because I find myself hilarious. I don't know why, but I do. So, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you have a great knitty week and weekend. This week will be busy. Usually I'm probably going to podcast late at night. Not late, but at night, because my ASL class, I have a ASL class, sign language, which I really enjoy. So those are on Tuesday, Thursday. So I'm probably, and I like podcasting on Tuesday. So I will be recording on Tuesdays. But I got out early, so I don't know if I'll be doing that. Because I don't know what time it is. What time is it? It's 8:03. I have an hour until S.H.I.E.L.D. comes on. Yay! BTS. Okay, sorry. So I will go now. I know you guys are like, just end the video. Okay. We're gonna end it with this, because it's so lovely. So pretty. That is the wrong... I have no idea how this was supposed to be. Okay. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all next week. Not see you all. I will show you myself next week. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye.